Gemini, welcome to your December monthly Gemini, the Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're new to Free Spirit Tarot, welcome. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for more videos that I do here in the future. Now, what we do here, this is a monthly. I do all my videos the same as far as the style of spread. If you're new, we do the 7-day planetary system for each of my readings. Starting off with the moon on the monthly, we do moon first for the center of the reading, your energy, how you're grounding yourself, what you need to nurture yourself, what are you doing to nurture yourself, how you nurturing others, how you're trying to ground yourself in the week to be stable, what you need to be secure. Then we go right down to Mars, how you're being seen, how you're pushing out that energy to ground yourself, your instincts, how you're tackling situations, how you're working things out. Then we go right into the clouds and we find Mercury, where we're manifesting situations, how we're being creative in our month, the real question on our mind, how things are kind of being analyzed, and what basically the situation we're manifesting in throughout the month. Then we expand into the future with Jupiter, okay? And this is basically what we're learning, what we're growing into, what we're, gaining knowledge in, what's expanding into our life, right? Jupiter, what kind of luck is being kind of brought into our life as well. And then we kind of slide back into the past with Venus, our main partner of interest, what we kind of want in the month, what we're really passionate about, as far as love-wise, our love language, how our partner of interest is relating and kind of compromising for us, and as well as us. Then we find ourselves in Saturn, okay? Saturn is that, nitty-gritty work that we do to have a long, prospering, reliable benefit for the next month, and, guiding into this, guiding further into this month, and what we sort of need to restrict so we can have a better karmic cycle going on. And then at the end of the day, we shine like the sun. How will we be seen at the end of the day when the month is all said and done? When we put our energy in, when we've done all we can, how will we be seen? How will we shine at the end of the month? Let's do it. So, we start off here with emanations, aka heaven or hell. Yes, dance. Clarifying your tarot spread with the Line Strider. At the end, we will get a number card, a color card, and a planetary card. Yes, indeed. Let's dance. What do we have for our Gemini? The Gemini, heaven or hell for December. All right, it fell out. You have a fallout. You have Simikiel, Angel of Vengeance, that fell out. You have Simikiel, Angel of Vengeance. What do we have for Gemini for the month of December? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, you have Nymph, Angel of Time. All right? The time has come. There's no more waiting. The time has arrived. No more need to stand on the pillar, sit and stay in a certain place or a certain energy, be in a certain atmosphere. The time has come. You do not have to wait no longer for a certain type of event that has taken place. Underlining energy is Malkuth, hell. Yet heaven, and underlining is hell. You've already manifested a situation that you have been working on or dealing with. It is now time to protect and uphold that manifestation, for it is that which you need to do in order for it not to be removed from you. Okay? If this resonates, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. I'd highly appreciate it. Let's see what we have for the Geminian. Let's get into it with the tarot. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got. 5 shekels for Gemini for the month of December, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini for the month of December, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 2 more shuffles. 2 more shuffles. All right. One more. Gemini. For the month of December, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, for the Moon position, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right. For the Mars position, we have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. For the Mercury position, we have the Sun in reverse. Ooh. For the Jupiter position, we have the Justice card. Venus, we have the Judgment. Saturn, we have 6 of Wands. And for the Sun position, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right. Underlining energy is the Queen of Pentacles, Gemini. So this is about your stability within, realization. Okay, this is about realizing your growth, your nurturing, the way you nurture things, how you're growing. Your patience for practical life matters within, as well as how you nurture things around you, people, places, and things, all right? In the upright, all right? It could be about someone or yourself. You have the Ace of Wands in the Moon position. Ace of Wands in reverse. You are bringing movement to a situation, probably very fast, very hastily. Throughout the month, there might be sporadic thoughts that give you that haste energy of trying to complete a goal very quickly, right? Feeling the need to act on the potential energy that you have at hand to go forward, a lot of passion, a lot of intentions to take action on this goal very quickly, you know, because you feel like the seed needs to be planted, the goal needs to come the goal needs to be done very quickly. That's how you're nurturing situations. That's how you're nurturing yourself, by taking action on the goal very quickly, making sure it's done. As soon as you feel it come, you take action on it very quickly. With the 9 of Pentacles here in the reverse, you're having a hard time integrating your stability together. There's a lot of things that you are grounding yourself on, but it's hard to integrate those things. All the things that you kind of have that has you secure, it's kind of hard to integrate that at the moment. I feel that you're showing, people see you kind of returning to your old self, you know, as you're trying to ground yourself. People see you as returning to an old form or old way of living or doing things, you know what I mean? As you're trying to tackle something, as you feel this potential, and you act on it very quickly, very fast, you know what I'm saying? Moving towards it very quickly, you know, without a hesitation. No hesitation. Yeah, the Sun card in reverse. So Sun card in reverse, you're manifesting situations throughout the month where there's really not much joy. You know, separation from oneself or others in some way, shape, or form. There could be some type of limited advancement, you know, because the sun isn't there, the joy is not there. The disconnection, it could be a little bit of loneliness, but these are situations that are manifesting in. It's not exactly what's like there all the time, but it's like situations throughout December is what it seems to be manifesting based upon the thoughts. There's a lot of creativity coming from this type of thing, where you're using this time of non-joyness, you know, to be very creative, you know, trying to be very creative in that. A lot of thoughts around this, you know what I'm saying? The thoughts are kind of brewing up like that, really questioning the joy in one's life, you know, really questioning the ambiguous future. Situations are coming up where you're manifesting, like, you know, the question is like, you know, questioning the future, the ambiguous future. things like that. Especially with the Nine of Pentacles here, as you're trying to really, as you're really doing things in an old space, you know, kind of returning back to an old thing, you're sort of in your mind about, you know, that ambiguous future. You know what I'm saying? That time, that loneliness that's being manifested within life, you know? And you're trying to ground yourself really fast. You're taking action on the goal the fastest, you know? And that's how you feel you need to secure yourself, by taking action on the potential that you have, or what is to come, what is being seen. The Justice here and the Jupiter position. So truth in the matter is growing very heavily. Truth is growing more and more. I feel like balance is coming in. It's growing. You're learning a lot of personal truth. You're learning how to balance situations. You're learning how to look at it evenly and justly, gaining a lot of wisdom on that. You're learning a lot of fairness, adjustment to priorities. So you're adjusting the priorities that you have at hand, sort of understanding and realizing throughout the month of December how to really even out things as best as you can. Learning responsibility for the choices that you make, learning more responsibility for the choices that you're making, and creation or restoration. So sort of restoring things a little bit, and things are restoring a lot in December. Things are being weighed out, you know, and balancing out and being very truthful, you know. The truth is coming in, restoration is coming in, and a lot more objective thinking. You're learning to be a little bit more objective, thoughtful. The thoughts are being a little bit more, you're learning to be more objective when it comes to your thinking. Judgment card here. Let's see, with the Judgment, in Venus position, you have Judgment. So right here, as the thoughts are learning to be more, as you're learning to have more objective thinking, you know, a little more fairness and restoration to things, you sort of want a new life to come in. You want a new realization, a new awareness to kind of brew in, you know. You're wanting the forgiveness of something, rejuvenation and healing, acknowledgement and release of a certain situation, and an invitation from within, or a new purpose. You're sort of wanting that. There's a person, your partner of interest you're dealing with, is mainly trying to rejuvenate. They're in a rejuvenation and healing stage, ready to go on to a new life, you know? And they've made a definite decision. They're on a definitive decision, the definite decision. They've made a decision. And this has you, I think in the past you've made a definite decision. I feel like in the past you've made a really serious decision, and now it's got you wanting to get something done really quick based upon the potential that comes to mind throughout the month. You get all these potential thoughts and ideas, and you want to conquer the goal as soon as possible. You want to get it done ASAP, and that's what I'm feeling from you right here. You know, because it's like throughout the month with the Sun card, it's almost like, you know, you keep getting all this, you know, energy of things are not being bloomed, things are not ambiguous as much as you thought it would be. Basically, the situations that are coming up are being manifested, you know, and I think that's because you made a decision in the past here. And you really want things this month to be a new decision. You want things to be a whole new thing. You want them to be changed. You want a whole new awareness and a whole new life to be formed and new, you know, and you want it to be final. When it comes to, you know, how you nurture things, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles here, how you are realizing your true worth, and you're realizing the things around you and how they need to be nurtured. You have the Six of Wands here. So a lot of masculine energy that you need to get into the nitty-gritty of with Saturn. You want to restrict yourself from trying to be seen for what you're doing, but rather just get over things and persevere in your own self, in your own way, you know, rise up and get past things. And as you persevere with how you feel things are in a positive way, people will see you and praise you for it, you know, because it's what you did for yourself, and as well for, you know, Queen of Pentacles here, nurturing things around you, nurturing yourself, your stability, realizing your true value and worth, you know. And that comes with your objective thinking. As you're growing more objective here, as you're learning to balance out and you're sort of rejuvenating certain things and healing your truth. With the Nine of Pentacles, you know, you're sort of dealing with an old way of moving around, you know, so I had to be understood. I would understand that here. With the Eight of Cups in reverse in the Sun position, right? So in the Sun position, you have the Eight of Cups. So a lot of will, intellect, and trying to overcome or beating obstacles seems a little difficult at the end of the month. At the end of the month, you're sort of shining as someone who's working very hard and diligently to beat an obstacle, to overcome a situation emotionally, you know, really dealing hard with the situation. Sun card in the Sun position, you're being seen as someone who is really trying to get over something emotionally, although you have grown a lot in the healing, so you have a lot of healing coming, you know, balancing, rejuvenating situations. I feel like your objective thinking grows a lot. You're getting a lot of wisdom there. With the Sun card here, also I feel as though there's someone, there could be someone that you see shine a lot trying to get past the situation, but this is in the Sun position, so most likely you, from Moon to Sun, you know, taking a lot of action fast. So I feel like if you watch out for trying to rush the potentials, all the potential energy that you feel you get throughout the month, if you don't rush it so much, you might not be in the position of feeling stuck trying to get past an old routine that you feel like you've been in for a long time. You might be able to find a new path instead of trying to beat the obstacle, but actually beating the obstacle. You know, with the Six of Wands here, as you're trying to rush through things, if you don't rush it, you know what I mean? If you rush it, you might be trying to be seen as someone getting over something rather than getting past the situation. You know? And you're sort of in an old style of moving and being. So, you know, that might be something that you want to think about as you're sort of back in an old style of doing things. You know, and an old way of doing things. Right here. Because you want a whole new life, as well as the partner of interest. You sort of have that in mind already. Let's go ahead and get a number card for you, Gemini. Gemini, you have 13 breaking down to a 4. Stability. Stability, rootedness, foundation. So the foundation is being highlighted. The stability is being highlighted. Let's get a planetary card for Gemini, the Gemini. You have make. I'm not sure what make is. Okay, make. Make is a dwarf planet and the largest object of Kept Belt, the diameter approximately 2/3 of Pluto. So it's connected to Pluto, right? So it's a part of Pluto. Make. Let's get a color card for you, Dominion. Color card. I really feel like there's a lot of rejuvenation when it comes to how you think, your objective thinking, your truth. A lot of things are balancing out. You might be shining as someone. You might be seen at the end of the day as someone who is trying to get past a situation. Although there's a lot of healing that has taken place. Green. So you might be getting a lot of money. You know, you might be connecting to the wilderness, getting a lot of money. You know, the foundation is being built on solid green grass ground. You know what I mean? You might be making a lot of stuff. You know, Pluto changing, transforming, a percentage of transformative energy coming in for you, Gemini. So Gemini, this is your December monthly Sun, Moon, Rising. If this resonates, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. I'd highly appreciate it. And also check the description below for anything Free Spirit Tarot related. And Geminian, until next time, I will see you New Year's for the Gemini.